Olugochi's revealing report will be aired in full on the next episode of our environment program Green Angle. It shows on our different platforms. That's TVC News Nigeria and TVC Entertainment. So please keep a date with us. Well, there can be no arguing the fact that eating wholesome food is one way of achieving healthy living. But not many understand the role proper hygiene plays in disease prevention. In this report, Jacqueline Ogo takes a look at unhygienic food preparation and consumption and the diverse health implications.
If mortuaries are full, hospitals often congested or on strike, medicines for treatment hard to get, can it be said to be okay for the government and the people to be toying with major health matters? This is the reason I went out in the city of Lagos investigating. My findings revealed that the consumption of unwholesome foods by Lagosians is a time bomb that can at any time drop a huge health burden on the state if not promptly checkmated. In the densely populated Ikeja, Ogba, Agege, Iju, Ketu, this is how food is sold under very poor sanitary conditions. Lagos is a very busy city where the low-income earners outnumber the high-income earners. The average and the poor may be happy to be able to afford these, but the bitter truth is the amount of germs from flies, harmful bacteria, dust, and unseen chemical particles of the fumes from vehicles cannot be undermined. The food vendors wash no hands, wear no gloves, no aprons, no mouth guards as they shout and speak with customers right upon the food being sold, not even minding if saliva is flying recklessly into it. When an epidemic breaks out, children are the most vulnerable. They record the most casualty, but in their innocence, they are happy their money for lunch can at least buy them a little meal. So they smile away happily with some bacteria for consumption. If these pastries are going to be here for the next 10 hours, this is how they will remain open and people will be buying them. So let's see if the people truly understand the risk involved in this way of life.
We can afford this ourselves. We can't go to big restaurants and buy something. We have to buy this we can afford.
They don't sanitize their hands. They don't wash their hands. Like this Ebola, they don't know anything about Ebola. It's through this place that you can contact Ebola.
And what do the food vendors have to say about their controversial sales?
We used to have shops before. It was the government that demolished them. And we can't stay without doing anything. I have children's school fees and house rent to pay. I am doing this so that I will not be pressured into going into prostitution because my bills must be paid. If they provide affordable shops, I will go there.
If the government can provide affordable shops for us, we will go there to do our business.
You don't want to know how many flies have visited this place today, do you? This is happening at a time when Nigeria is counting 57 years of national existence. Medical experts have the best answers to what the health implications of the intake of unhygienic foods are. We did not forget to knock at their doors for explanations.
Exposing the food during the preparation and display, exposing it to one, contamination, exposing it to pollution, you have food poisoning, and you have the diarrheal diseases like cholera, the gastroenteritis, and we all know of typhoid. As we grow older, we tend to build up a little bit of immunity against many of the diarrheal diseases, but in children it kills them like flies.
They are even putting those foods on top of gutters around there. You know, we see all the filth around. Even for a person who is sitting down there selling something there, he should be ashamed of what he's doing. The person who is buying from such a place should be more ashamed of himself. So we have a role to play in terms of prevention. That is, keep your environment clean. Government has its own role to play. Provide the funds for the people to do their work.
With this situation, which is not just peculiar to Lagos, quite challenging, States and local government councils are being advised to begin to co-opt sanitary officers into their operations for routine inspection of food sales.
The sanitary inspector, the wole-woles of those days, they go into local restaurant to see how the preparation is done. They look at the pot, how the water they are drinking is done. We all, as youngsters in Lagos in those days, knew the existence of these people. All that one has gone out, and it's just an open market. It's a free-for-all thing.
So, if this is the case, is the government just watching this health time bomb gather momentum for heavy explosion?
Part of that environmental core that was established, this is supposed to be part of their function. But they need to be properly oriented on what to do. They are going to work hand in hand with local government people to address this issue.
Watchers of the nation's health sector say the government should not be found handling health matters of such serious dimensions with kid gloves at a time when the nation's health sector is battling for stability in the delivery of basic healthcare services. Jacqueline Ogo, TVC News, Lagos.